It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the focus is on Jack Campbell, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Bears and the Golden Eagles.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
And frankly, this is the type of game that a great quarterback relishes, because 0-2 on the road, everything's against him and his team. No one can expect them to win. Sometimes you band together real tight in that situation, and if he plays really well, they've got a chance to get that done.
The numbers for Walker last week:
14 carries, 57 yards.
There were some signs of life from their ground game last week, but overall, just a so-so performance. Everyone knows they can make a slight improvement how they contribute to this aspect of the offense. Linemen can set their blocks and hold them a little bit longer, and he can be quicker to the hole and hit a lane. If they do that, they should get some better numbers produced this week.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now we'll get a timeout as they tend to an injured player, and looks like that's their receiver, Christian Watson.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Murray. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
First down, Chicago.
Throwing again, Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He was defended by
On play action, it's Murray.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, Murray. This will be caught. It's Samuel. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game of their victory a week ago. Well, what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
Here's Murray. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Again, they'll throw with Murray. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. Rosa's kick is good, and it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first.
Well, when they began that opening drive, they didn't have the best field position, but they were able to move the ball enough, Charles, to just get in his range to take the 3-0 advantage.
Absolutely, because considering where they began that series, I think they're pretty happy to be sitting at 3-zip right now.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a young man making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given that they have in any offense.
Just like that, a pickup of 20.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, when we talked about the NFL moving into the relocation game, most people assumed it would be London, maybe Mexico City. Now, this capital city was one of the dark horse candidates, but folks here have shown already that they are football mad. Trust us, you should have seen the scene walking in, and I think this entire country is already getting behind this football team. Now, Richardson yet again. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards for number 11.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
He's got Ayuk once again.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first. And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Michael Davis. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. And how about the example right here?
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker.
Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively, and the key to any screenplay is space to work, and there was none to be found there, and they tackle him for just a short gain.
Looking for the crossing receiver, and he's got him. It's Samuel. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
LaVisca Chenault, the intended target.
And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
When you look at this defense,
they're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the passer, number 28.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Fadarian Mathis
with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
On 4th down, Michael Pilardi on to punt.
Back deep, Tariq Cohen. bulldozes past him. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. That ball caught, Brandon Ayuk. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Richardson.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They have what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to the slam. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk.
And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It's a pickup of 6.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Play action. Now Richardson. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 30-yard line.
Now Richardson looks to throw once more. And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive, capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Murray's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Murray going to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis.
Walker now on 1st and 10.
Powering forward. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Play action. Now it's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now we're going to get a stoppage. It appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The Bears on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
And now at this point in the first half, you've got to realize as an offense, you're not going to get it all back in one fell swoop. This is going to be about sustained drives and making sure you finish with points. And that's a good throw there for a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete there to Thomas.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now Murray. Open man is Samuel, complete. So he stopped for no gain. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Andre Cisco.
And nothing there on the return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Gibbs straight ahead.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on 1st down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it and pick up 1st downs.
Richardson now on 2nd down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick.
And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. While you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After the turnover, here's Murray.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 2.
Play fake. Murray.
And complete once again to Watson.
Touchdown!
Christian Watson.
His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the lead. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. San Juan's offense ready to get started again.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls get through goalposts.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Richardson on 2nd and 10.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
The punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and the Bears take over.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Derek Stingley picks it.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Richardson's throw brought in by Bellinger.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Play action. Richardson.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They'll go again with Gibbs.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Bears' 21-yard line.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Richardson looking to throw this.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs.
And he is out of bounds here. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Golden Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about it.
As a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence.
This fielded right at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
But now the Bears coming out as they get ready.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Here's Murray.
Repeat of the last play, finding Walker.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. A final shot before half for Murray.
Going quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So we have reached halftime here at a good one. 10-10 is our score. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando.
No break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now Richardson. That's complete out left to Ayuk.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Now it's Richardson. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Richardson.
Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Now Richardson back to throw it. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll go down at the 28.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Bellinger hauls it in out left side.
So no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Bears' 28-yard line.
On the give. Here's Gibbs.
A solid stiff arm. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
54 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
With his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Golden Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
And that moment we just saw, always so special for any rookie, the first touchdown of his career.
And there's nothing like anticipation, is there? You know he's been dreaming about it, thinking about it. It's been a part of every bit of his being. And finally, it gets done. He's got to feel great right now.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. From the gun, it's Walker. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Play fake. Murray.
Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Murray.
Oh, he'll run that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
We'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw is Murray. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Garrett Stingley picks it.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hand off now to Gibbs.
Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
The Chicago offense set to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. Over the middle, he's got Chenault. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Now Murray.
It returns it right back to Samuel.
These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the 1st. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 41-yard.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Chicago.
Walker with another carry.
Dancing away at the 35.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
San Juan now getting set to take over on offense. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
At the Bears' 45-yard line.
Richardson.
Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
The offense on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here's Richardson to throw.
Pressure, and he's taken down.
coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
Nice play by Vea, one of the biggest names and biggest players in the NFL, and someone who took big strides as a pass rusher last season. A nice campaign with 6.5 sacks and plays the run oh so well.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And well done here. That one a kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if I kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
He was able to get away initially on that play, but ultimately not much space to roam.
Great job there by them containing him, because you mentioned he got away initially, and how many times does that end up with a guy taking off for 15 or 20 yards? Here, the support was there, and they made the tackle for a loss.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes the correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Straight ahead, Walker. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold out of that one, and it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. They've got his man complete. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They give him a gain of 38.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, it's Murray.
Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches. Now we'll pause here for an injury. And it's Deebo Samuel. He's the man in question right now who will need some attention. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. 2nd and 6.
Now Murray off. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Carl Lawson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Murray's got to have this one. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
On third down, here's Walker. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
So a big one coming now for Aldrick Rosas.
From the left hash, this from 34.
Rosas' kick is good.
And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
2nd down, here's Richardson.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
3rd and long for Richardson. Finds Gibbs on a check down.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here.
Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
So they bring out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It's a 45-yard punt and 8 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive.
Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down.
Murray now to throw.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up the running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start, and it ends up falling incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
San Juan's offense ready to get started again. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. Off play action, Richardson.
Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Richardson on 2nd and 10. A short throw pulled in by Bellinger. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. So now the Bears down by 4, a minute 55 remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Back to throw, Murray. To Henry. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Murray. That is caught. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. To throw is Murray. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays up in quick succession if they can.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Murray to throw. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
All right, let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their #1 receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He's back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it's Deebo Samuel who caps things with a touchdown reception. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Here's 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
Richardson.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Chicago, they're into the win column now as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will head back home next week.
Meanwhile, for San Juan,
they will fall to a similar mark at 1-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.